I vote Republican because I'm a Christian. And I vote Democrat because I'm a Christian. Every time there's an election, there's always both sides of the party who are saying that they're voting based on their religion. And I'm here to tell you that your religion actually has absolutely nothing to do with how you vote, except for your perception of your religion. You see, both parties, the Republicans and Democrats, at one point in time endorsed slavery. Both parties at one point in time endorsed the women not being able to have equal rights under the law. Both parties at one point in time sent people to war to die and to genocide other people. Both of these political parties have done some of the most atrocious things that you will find in the Bible. And they have been following exactly what the Bible says. Now, both parties has also came to the aid of people when they have gone through natural disasters. Both parties have supported the old, and both parties have supported the children, and both parties have supported the poor. Both parties have shown hate, and both parties have shown love to different segments of the community. So when you say you vote based on your religion, well, both parties are doing the exact same thing. Now, of course, you have your hot buttons. One party is formally for homosexuality and formally for abortion, while the other party is formally against homosexuality and formally against abortion. And therein lies their only differences, really. A few other differences here and there, I should say. But those are their major differences that they argue about constantly. But to say you vote based on the Bible is to say that you vote for all the hateful things that are in the Bible that these both parties have done, and you also vote for the loving things that both of these parties have done. So your religion really ain't got much to do with it, except for your own personal position on certain items that you then allocate those to the Bible. Because you can find in the Bible where abortions is perfectly fine, and you can find in the Bible where abortions don't seem like they're fine. So here's my thing, Christians. Just vote for the person and their policies that favor your lifestyle. Your religion ain't got nothing to do with it. Because if you did vote based on your religion, then you would want slavery. You would want genocide. You would also at the same time want to support the poor and want to support the elderly and the orphans. You would want to say that women are not much more than property, and at the same time you would say that women should have rights just as much as a man. Your religion is contradictory within itself, which also makes both political parties contradictory within themselves. So all this running around saying that I'm voting because I'm voting based on the Bible, I'm voting for the Republicans because I'm Christian, I'm voting for the Democrats because I'm Christian, both of y'all are voting for either party because you're Christian, when you should just be voting based on what is the best candidate that could make this country better for everyone and not just better for a few. So I encourage you to register. As now that we're in Texas, we're going to go and register here in Texas. So I encourage you to vote, and I encourage you to vote for whoever you believe is the best person to run the country based on your views of how to live life. But as far as using your religion for that, it's contradictory as hell. It makes you a hypocrite. But I do encourage you to go out and vote for whomever you decide, because that's your right, that's your privilege, because they can take it away from you. Just as there were those of both parties that was for black people voting, and those of both parties that was against black people voting. So y'all go out there and do what you do. But using your religion just shows your hypocrisy. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.